Hello, everybody. It's Paul Driscoll here, aka the Drisk, from the RGDS podcast. And I've recently purchased the lifetime of Antarcade. Now, full disclosure, I actually have played this on PC. In fact, I was one of the Kickstarter founders. So I've been right from the beginning with this, and I've loved the idea of it in terms of accessing a lot. Well, I suppose let's explain what it is. It's basically a Netflix of um, old game content. So it's got loads of really good games. It's very actually European centric, which is wonderful to see as well. There's to our American listeners, you'll there'll be a lot of titles that you probably won't know that on the Amiga and the Spectrum and C64 and things like that that are on here, and I think that's great. It's a great sort of voyage of discovery. Um, but it is streaming, and it does seem quite bizarre, that you're streaming something that's only a few kilobytes in size. It would make far more sense to me to like temporarily it downloads it, stores it on the local machine, then you've got none of the problems, and then clear it after use. That's just me. Um, but I do love the idea of it. I love the fact that a lot of the games have challenges that you can dive in. So you don't have to play the whole game. You could perhaps do, be like try to get so many scores or last for so many minutes, etc. And I think that's wonderful. And I love the fact that everything's leaderboarded. So it's a community element. I think is wonderful, and they do regular tournaments as well. So every week there'll be like a tournament. So I love the community aspect, and there's achievements. Now, unfortunately, one of the things that was a slight knock from my point of view is my account that I had. My account that I had on the PC, because it's tied in with my Microsoft account, which made it easier to log in, means that I had to choose like a different ID. I couldn't use the same one, which was a bit meh. Um, but these are small niggles. Now, as I say, on the PC at least, despite all the community elements and things that I like that, I did stop paying the subscription because ultimately the streaming's never quite there. You will get like screen blur, things like that happen. Thankfully, it never really affects the controls. But then you do ask the reasonable question: well, why am I playing it through a streaming service over? Let's be honest, we live in a world where people can get emulation, and that is the fundamental thing this needs to sort of deal with. The reason I've paid for the lifetime license, first of all, I thought it was very well priced. So incidentally, a year is, I think it was like 30 quid, but a lifetime license was 80 quid, 79.99, and I thought that was very well priced. Now, as I say, let's go to the actual games itself. So as I mentioned, you have challenges, there's multiplayers, and it does very much the different genres, etc. To be honest, I think it's a bit of a clunky front end system. It may be good to find the odd bits here, but the far better way that I've always felt to access through is not through there, but through the search. So on here, you can see that you can search for so these are all by platform, but let's go through here. So, for example, you could say Amiga, and there you go. You've got all the Amiga games set up. So this is like really really cool, and these are good games. This is one of the things that again I was willing, because I really want this to succeed. I think it's a lovely idea, They've everything is good. It's just sometimes with the streaming. So I'm going to play. As I say, all of these are fantastic. Amazing collection here. Some really obscure stuff. So I'm going to play Captain Dynamo because that's like a budget label done by Codemasters. Nobody really plays it. But I think it's quite a cute little game. Now, you notice not everything has challenges against it, as you'd expect. But I love how easy it is. It's just play. You're told exactly what the controls are. So movement, jump, and start. I do like as well how they also, straight into the game, but also how they have made fire buttons always up for jump to make it more accessible. Let's just let's press. So pressing up. It's been a while since I played this. Little silly budget label here. You can see it's running perfectly well, really. And I guess it depends what you're trying, you're after. Depends what you're after in life. For somebody just looking to explore, try some games. You notice there you do get that slight reloading. That might annoy some people. Okay, let's go to the menu. It's just now but there are nice things you can do. You can save your progress. You can choose the different versions. That's quite cool. So you get Amiga version. So let's have a look here. What else have we got here? Let's say really good games, and it's nice to see. You can play co-op on couch, so in other words, local co-op. This is a good little game, and I'll show you some of the challenges and things. Again, really nice. They've put the buttons there, so attack and jump. Let's up the. Let's see what upping the lives. This is really good little game, and again, to a lot of particularly American listeners, this is a great way of exploring. Because yes, you could get an Amiga emulator, but it's very clear. It's not very clear which ones to try. So how do I? Oh, there you go. That button. So another button. So you can see, now they've done the emphasis on the right thing. You never feel lag of controls. Certainly on these ones I've been playing. Oh my word, that was totally me. It's not the fault of. But you do get like screen. I don't know what you call it actually. We need a winding hill. This is why I quite like this. It's a really good game, this. And of course the beauty is, as I say, it's just nice having all those life improvements. So for example, I don't know why I can't save yet. Yeah, so I've got to give him 65 joules. stop. Oh my word! There we go. But the controls are absolutely fine here. Okay, let's quit out of it. Quit. Yes. Bizarre why you can't save on there. But yeah, I just want to show you with some of the ones that perhaps some of our listeners won't know of. Some Barbarian, that's a great fun game. Let's have a look here. These are just the Amiga I'm looking at, obviously. Fantasy World Dizzy's got all the Dizzies, which is nice. Football of the Year, Head Over Heels on the Amiga. Obviously, I'll have the Spectrum as well, I'm sure. Really good. Some really obscure ones. Some Minsky's is really obscure. But you got some big hitters like Megalomania. And of course, the Amiga version. Pinball Dreams, let's show you with that. So let's show you one of the better tables. And you've got Pinball Fantasies there as well. So they've done it clearly table by table. So let's have a look at that one. That's Steel Wheelers. Oh, Beatbox, there you go. Nightmare. Let's do Nightmare, there you go. Right, okay, so you've got left flipper, right flipper as you'd expect. Virtual keyboard. Because obviously with some of the things there, tilt, launch ball, okay. And it's nice to see this. That's buttons. Fire buttons, nice easy controls. It's just nice to see the Amiga version. It just blows. You've got this on the snares and things, but it's just so much better. And as I say, yes, I know that you can play this on emulation, but I do like the idea of just having it on my fingertips and to play it. As soon as it came to the Xbox as well, that was a big deal for me. Because it just... And being reasonably priced, I mean, knowing it's fire and forget, which surprised me a little bit, to be honest. Now, of course, like any streaming service, there's no guarantee whether you're going to always have the games. They will lose games over time, maybe, but of course they will gain games over time. And I just hope, what I really hope actually, is Microsoft actually buy them. Dear. Anyway, you get an idea. My purpose here, now see, you can save at any point, which is cool. So we can save, even though I don't particularly want to save, but you can save there. There you go, and you start from that point. So that's really cool. Just these little life improvements. And this is, as I say, just the Amiga. It's amazing, really. Let's have a look. We're going to have a look at arcade. So there you go. Obviously, Speedball 2, such a classic. Let's see how well that runs. So you've got select, throw, fade, movement, obviously. Straight into the game. Shame you don't get the music at the beginning. I don't know whether they've had to do that for licensing, but partly as well, I guess they're trying to go straight into the action. Where are we? I'll just let's go to group. There you go. Oh, I shouldn't have done. Where do I go? Oh, escape, isn't it? There you go. Let's get in the action. Oh, yay. Not a good start. Oh my word. Now this feels great, and it's lovely to play on the Amiga. Just a shame, I understand why, but it's a shame you can't do couch co-op. Oh my word. Oh, good save. Oh, I love this game. Oh my word. Anyway, I'm not going to keep playing and making fooling myself, but yeah, it's quite cool. There you go. And this is just the Amiga. It's amazing, really, the library. So what I'll probably do, as I say, the beauty is to you know, there's just so many wonderful games. I mean, there's Switchblade 2. I adore this game. Let's play this one. Fire, and they've turned. Oh, play. So you have to just wait that few seconds for it to load. I adore this game. And it's just beautiful that it's got fire, because normally you would do up to jump. So it's nice that they've okay. You have to press down and up. I bet that puts a lot of people off. Oh my word. It's down and up. There you go, do a super jump. Oh, forget you can walk. There we go. I'll try not to play it too much, but this is a great, nice game. He's going to do firing, I'll get out of the way of that. That was me being lazy. There we go. Oh, I'm getting into this game again. I'll just go to the... I'll just go into the... Oh my word. I'll just get it where you get to like the exit. There you go. Let's go in there. But this plays. I mean, you can see here it's playing fantastic. Now I'm not. You know, you would always come back to, well, it's not doing the screen overlays, blah blah blah, or you haven't got the flexibility. There you go. Let's just quickly. There we go. All right, I'm gonna stop now. I'm pulling myself away. But that's cool. You see, you can save, and that's nice on all these games. And yeah, I've been quite impressed. Okay. Let's have a look. I like the fact that it just little touches. It makes sure that you're on the other thing, but you know, it's where you left off. But there's so many wonderful games here. I mean, to people that perhaps didn't have an Amiga, there's such a voyage of discovery there. But well, let's have a look at the other platforms here. So I wonder if there's. Let's have a look here. Oh, there's Eric the Viking. That's a nice PD game. What do you get for platform here? Game titles. I just wish there was a way to do an all list. Let's try that. Oh, there you go. So it seems to accept it all. Let's have a look here. No, this is clearly not all of them. 344, we know there's a lot more. Let's do arcade. Let's do arcade. Let's have a look with all the arcade games here. It's just nice. What's it doing now? Oh my word, what's the game title? Platform arcade. Right, I got you. So you got arcade as a genre, but then you have the platform. And these are great games here. You got Alpha. You've got really big games here. Battle Shark, Black Widow, that's a popular one. Let's do Bubble Bobble because that's a good way of playing here. Now I'm going to show you here, let's have a look at the challenges. I don't know what the challenge is here, but let's have a look here. It's a Snack Dragon, let's have a look at that one. So feed the beast, you have 1 life to eat all the food but only 10 levels to do it in. Okay, so you can challenge a friend, battle the community. Okay, let's try that. Play. So you've got jump and bubble. Okay. So I suppose it depends what you're trying to get, you know, what you're expecting. What you're expecting from things. Let's get all the fruit. Let's have a look here. You know, for casual play, this is perfect. I think it's a great way of exploring lots of games easily, true plug and play. Yes, I know I can do emulation, and I do emulation, but this is just cool. I've got access to and forget I'm doing the challenge, isn't it? Oh dear. So I don't know why I failed there. Why did I fail? Maybe I misunderstood what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay, well, let's keep playing. Dear oh dear, made a right ball ache of that one, didn't I? I need to read. I'm a little bit confused why I failed it. Oh, good, sweet. Anyway, I'm supposed to be showing you the games, not getting addicted to things. But you can see it's running pretty well. Pretty impressive. Let's have a look at the trending now. So you got Smash TV, Awesome Games. These are just ones trending. It's a nice selection of games here. You got the new games there. Indie games, that's kind of cool. So these are modern games. So what's that one? Metal Dragon, Ira. So it's nice. That's kudos there to include indie games. That's Tanglewood. That's quite a good little game as well. Tournament. Go on, let's try a tournament. Let's have a look here. Oh, you got fit. Yeah, I see. Oh, I see. You can go in for it. So it uses like virtual currency. Okay. I should have practiced a little bit. Never mind. Just for the sake of showing. Virtual keyboard, fire, bomb. Yeah, okay. Go. That was terrible. Well, I earned 10. Not the greatest. Oh, okay. You see, but the fact that I want to go straight back in tells me that is good. I'm doing terrible, but I don't care. But you can see the example of the leaderboard there. But yeah, that's kind of cool. And you can obviously see all the tournaments. Yeah. Fender 2, R-Type, Smash TV, Double Dragon. Awesome. No, very well done this. It deserves more success. And you can see the occasional glitching, but I think it runs a lot better than it did on PC, whether that's because they've had a deal done with Microsoft. Ghost Pilot, that's a fantastic game. I mean, just look at the collection here. There's some. What I love is that they've really chosen. Clearly, the people choosing the games, they know their mustard, as they say. They're choosing good games here, obscure but really, really good, along with really big hitters like R-Type and things like that. Let's have a look here. Wow, I could dive into any of these. These are all fantastic. There you go, Spin Master. That's a fantastic game. Star Force. Okay, I'm in for that. Adore this game. Play this to the cows come home. This one. You can sometimes see some graphical. Oh my word. Nothing to do with the controls, that's just me being crap. A lot of it's talking at the same time. I'm a simple bear, I can't multitask. Oh my god. It's a fantastic game, you have to trust me. Right. Let's go back. Well, Star Wars. Really, they got Star Wars. Oh my word, that's kind of cool.
The Force will be with you. Red 5 standing by.
Red
The
5
Force will be
standing by.
with you.
Yeah, I know you can make it look prettier on MAME and put overlays if you've got a fast enough device. But you know what? I think it's about accessibility. And there's something nice about a curated list.
Red 5, I'm going in.
Sometimes that's just nice to
Use
just
the Force.
stuff. And everything runs really well. This feels, I mean, as somebody who's very recently played the original arcade version, this runs absolutely wonderful.
Luke, trust me.
And to a lot of people that can't be bothered with doing setups of things, this is a great way of experiencing these games.
Yahoo! You're all clear, kid!
Oh, I missed it. Bloody missed it. Right, anyway, I'm not gonna, that'll do. My point is here to show you as many cool games, but share as many. So it's nice you got all three there. That's awesome. Of the Atari Star Wars. I mean, these are, how they managed to get some of these licenses, I don't know, because that's a difficult thing. Star Wars, you've got to worry about, and Atari. That's big. Okay, let's go with all of them. So let's see what else we got. Interestingly, God, so many games there. have a look at C64. Nice titles here. All the Dizzies and things, and obviously you'd want to play that on the Spectrum really, but all the CPC. Many games that are very good on the C64. Pit Stop being one of them. Hey look, there's Potty Pigeon. Let's have a look here. Super Kid. Wacky Darts. There you go, you got Whizball. Uridium, there you go, that's a great one to play on the C64. Not that I'm very good at it. Let's show you a 64, I'm going to show you with the Spectrum. I didn't press it, did I? There you go. Speed this goes up. Oh my word. Anyway, I'm not going to keep playing these. My point is to just show you little snippets so you can get a sense. Let's have a look here. What are the ones we got? Okay, let's go on the Specky. Come on. Spectrum. Now, I think there's a lot they could do with this. I think they're part of the problem. They should just have like an all section. You know, to rather than just show the ones. This is really good, isn't it? I mean, you've got Fide Saint Monty there. So I assume that was on the C64 as well. Let's have a look here. Yeah, there goes Spectrum and C64. Let's give that a quick go. Again, jump and fly. Love the fact. Oh, I keep doing that. Oh my word. Oh, it keeps going. There you go. It's interesting. So when you change screens, you can see that it changed there. It's interesting, but it doesn't affect gameplay, which is something to be said. Let's have a look what else there is. But this is just a great way for people to just dive into a lot of games they don't know, and games they do know, and just it's the ease of access. I think it's lovingly done. There's all the Dizzies, as you'd expect. Oh, there's a fast food Dizzy. Ooh, let's go on the Amiga though. Let's go on the proper one. Let's see how well this runs. Okay, play. Because this is one that I did know. Oh my word. Doesn't feel quite right, this one. Let's have a look here. That's feeling better, this one. just not used to it. It's been a while since I played it. Where it's better on the analog stick. Using the... See, that is wrong. Why is that speeding up? Do you know what, am I accidentally pressing stuff or something? It doesn't feel quite optimized right. Still, I imagine it's difficult. Right, let's go back. Let's have a look with the other one. Specky. Horoscope skiing. Oh, that's cool. There's all the horse games. That's really cute. Oh god, no. No, let's go back. Let's go back. Horoscope skiing. Play. Oh, I keep doing that. Play. You have to wait for it to load. There you go. Been a long time since I played horoscope skiing. It's really not that fast, I can't remember. Gosh darn it. Probably did run this like this. It's been a long time since I played it. Yeah, oh my word. I want to just get across the road. I've got at least... Oh my word. I ran out of money. That was embarrassing. Right. Let's have a look here. Let's go back. Horoscope skiing. Jack the Ripper. Oh, let's do Bowler Morning in honour. Sadly, John Gibson passed away recently. Amazing individual. Been a long time since I played this. I can't remember how to do it actually. Do I have to get... Oh my word. Oh, so you have to... Oh, I can't remember how to play it. How embarrassing. How do you play Monomall? Right, is that... You can... Obviously that's from... I can't remember how to play it. How to play, there you go. Movement... Yeah, brush, okay. I'll leave it. I can't think. It's just lovely. I mean, look how the speed I've been able to dive in and out of all of these things. Target Renegade. Now we're talking. Oh my word. Oh my word. Whack. Okay, not the fault of the thing, I just need to change the batteries. Let's pause it for a sec. Hang on. Pause. There you go. Let's change the old batteries. But anyway, I think you've seen enough there. I think I don't want to go through every game. I think it's beautiful setup actually. I think it's a really nice. It's just before we end things. Let's have a look here. Let's see what other ones do we have. Where Time Stood Still. Love it. Awesome. Monty Mole. And so these clearly people that know their stuff. Okay. Well, anyway, I think I can always do other videos, perhaps diving into a little bit more. But my main thing was to just show what you can do, and I think it's a lovely system. To note, you can go all the way up to PS1 as well. There's a couple of games on PS1, which is awesome. So it's not just the retro, but loads of things to describe. Okay, so until next time, keep it retro. Bye.